are again from the floor of the SHOT Show. I'm sitting here with one of the legends in the gun industry and a real living legend in the world of 1911. So Mr. Les Baer, and I feel it's just been a real privilege and honor to be able to do something with him. I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, I've got a Les Baer gun now, and I'm so happy you guys are going to be super interested in that. I'm going to have Les talk about, you know, what are the features on this gun, what makes it special, and let you guys decide, because this is a real beauty, and I'd like him to talk about it. So go ahead, Les.
Well, thanks. And talk about legends. Right here is a legend.
Thank you.
What we're doing is we collaborated on this pistol for a while, and we finally introduced it now. And it's a 5-inch 45 ACP, and the features that Ernest wanted on this pistol are on here. It's a 5-inch slide with forgings. The frame is out of a forging, and what we do is custom build the gun to his specs, and it's a guaranteed 3-inch gun or under at 50 yards. We put our special coating on the outside. We have night sights installed front and back. We have a superb trigger job on the gun. We have a solid trigger on this particular firearm, and it just runs. And then what we have is the actual grips that he supplies to us. We install them, and his famous knife, and then we ship it.
Well, let me just say this. You know, when you pick up a Les Baer gun, one of the first things that people say is, man, it's tight. It is super tight. Well, I'll tell you this. The other thing they say is, you know what, I've got a Les Baer gun, and I put 20,000 rounds through it, and it's still tight. So if you're talking about quality and precision of machining, this is a pistol that would be hard to beat anywhere by anyone. Now, I'm real lucky because we had a mutual friend who kind of steered our boats together. We collided in the middle of the night and decided that I would make a knife, Les would make a gun, and this is the 1911, the CQC-45 knife, which we wanted to kind of reflect the lines, the feel of the gun. You know, the 1911 is not a curvaceous creature by any means. It's got a lot of straight lines on it. I wanted to make a knife that reflected that same feel, and for lack of a better term, kind of a boxy grip on it, because the 1911's got that kind of a manly, squared-off grip. And we wanted to also put a tie-in with the checkering on it, so we checker all these handles out of G10. The blades that we're doing are an American iconic blade, actually. It's a Bowie-style blade. And we put a big old thick liner in there. It's a 90 thousandths thick liner out of titanium. And all of the knives and all of the guns are going to be a matched serialized set with the same name on them and all that good stuff. And again, this is a combination that you cannot get. You can't buy this knife, and you can't buy the gun unless you buy both of these in the same package, and that makes it a real special opportunity. So if you guys are out there that maybe like my knives, like Les's guns, this is a good opportunity to have something
Perfect package.
It is a perfect package. And on top of that, Les likes muscle cars.
Yeah, I do.
I've got a 67 Camaro fully restored. We hit it off immediately because he's got more than 67 Camaro. He's got a bunch of good stuff. And I'll tell you what, it's been a lot of fun working with Les.
It's been a pleasure. Been a real pleasure and an honor to work with this gentleman right here.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. We're going to have some fun with this. So that's it for now. Oh, and by the way, he makes a lot of other nice guns too besides this one. So, you know, go to his website, check all that stuff out. I know you know about him, but this is going to be a fun thing to do. And thank you all, and we will see you on the web and wherever we cross our paths again. So,
Thanks, Ernest.
enjoy. Thank you, Les.
Thank you, man.